All right, let's do this. Hello, everybody. Looking out at the road rushing under my wheels. Looking back on the years gone by like so many some peers. 69, I was 17. On the road I would run. I don't know where that road run down. I'm just running on.
Running low,
Running on empty.
running low,
Running blind.
running low.
Running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Gotta do what you can just to keep your love alive. Try not to confuse it with what you do to survive. 69, I was 21. On the road I would run. I don't know where that road run down just to rule my heart.
Running low,
Running on empty,
running low,
running blind,
running low.
running into the sun, 'cause I'm running behind. Oh yeah. Everyone I know, everywhere I go, people need some reason to believe.
I don't know about anyone but me.
If it takes all night, that'll be alright. If I could get to the smile before I leave. Looking out at the road rushing under my wheels. I don't know how to tell you all just how crazy this life feels. Looking back on the things I used to turn to before we were through. Looking into their eyes, I still see they're running too.
Running low,
Running on empty,
running low,
running blind,
running low.
running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Honey, you really tempt me by the way you look so fine. I'd like to stick around, but I'm still running behind. I don't even know just what I'm hoping to find. Running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby and Jonathan Herner from Bag of Donuts, chamber members since 2015. We're now turning it over to the Master of Ceremonies, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chuck Mutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jefferson Chamber's very first virtual Black and Gold Bidding Bash. We'd like to thank our friends from Bag of Donuts. That's Bobby Dublin and Jonathan Herner with Bag of Donuts. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. If you're on Facebook, show them some love. If you're on Zoom, give us a thumbs up. We are so happy that everyone is here with us tonight. We hope everybody's got a glass of wine or their favorite bubbly with them. Let's cover a couple of quick ground rules. If you're watching on Facebook and you'd like to join the live Zoom, simply register at the Jefferson Chamber. That's jeffersonchamber.org. Click on the Black and Gold Bidding Bash button, and you'll be sent the Zoom link to go into the live Zoom feed. We've got our awesome folks here ready to take your phone calls. So you want to dial in, just simply call the chamber. Once you've dialed into the Givergy site, you can purchase the raffle tickets for the Whiskey Wine Wheelbarrow. Get your tickets for the punch wall. Everyone's been numbered. And you can bid on the silent auction items. Our live auction will start right around 6 o'clock. And in order for you to be a participant of the live auction, you must be in one of the Zoom breakout rooms. So again, live auction starts right around 6. Make sure that you're in the Zoom room. If you'd like to join by text and you've got your cell phone in hand, go to your text message and text to 888-646-0646 and type in the word BASH. Hit send, follow the prompts, and it'll let you into our Zoom meeting as well. That's how you can register online for the silent auction. And again, live auction starts at 6. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the man, the chamber president, Mr. Todd Murphy himself. Ladies and gentlemen, warm round of applause for Mr. Todd Murphy.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here tonight, and I hope everyone that's watching and listening is enjoying your favorite cold beverage and having a great time. Thank y'all for being here.
Cold beverage.
Yummy.
Yummy, yummy. We want this to be a fun time. We want it to be relaxing. We want to talk to you a little bit about some of our relevance as an association and some of our results through this program, but yet at the same time, we want it to be fun, and we want you to be entertained, and we want you to donate. So it'll be a fun evening. So a little bit about our relevance, and I'm just going to touch on a couple of things that we've done. Obviously, we came running into this year with a lot of momentum after 2019, and things were just really clicking for your Jefferson Chamber of Commerce. And all of a sudden, in March, I guess it was March the 17th, everything kind of came to a halt. So here we are going through the COVID-19 crisis, and some of the things that we've worked on is a lot of communication. We really saw our role here as an ultimate communicator for the community. So we needed to find out what is the information that's pertinent to business owners specifically. Obviously, we started with the triage, with closing businesses and asking people to stay at home. We were fortunate to have this great band, the Bag of Donuts, do that great video about washing your hands. And so we tried to lend a hand to some of those common sense things that we really needed to do as a community. We had weekly episodes of a lot of, that many of you saw, called Vision and Voice, where we brought President Cynthia Lee Sheng together with councilmen around the different districts to talk about what was going on that week throughout our parish from a sickness standpoint and a recovery standpoint as well. We had several phone calls and webinars. We had a couple with our congressmen and senators, including Steve Scalise, where we opened up the phone lines for questions. You probably saw us at every press conference. One of the really great things about living in Jefferson Parish is we have a parish government, the parish president, the parish council, the coroner, the police chief. Everyone is very open and communicates with the business community. So we were part of all of those press conferences. We were part of all of the work that went in behind the scenes before the press conferences, so that we all know what we're talking about and the important information that we're giving out. We worked very closely with all of our local, state, and federal officials. And this whole thing, this whole time we were really talking, our message was very consistent. We're not going to give you a lot of drama. We're going to talk to facts, and we're going to balance public health and economic health. And to the extent that we've done that, we've tried to push for timely opening of business. We understand the public health concerns, but we also understand how important it is to get businesses back open. Along the way and through these phases of opening, we've done things like worked with our malls, Lakeside, Clearview, even Elmwood and Oakwood, and working with those malls to get them open at the same time as casinos were able to open. Originally, that wasn't part of the plan, so we helped lobby for that so that we could get those malls open. We really lobbied for the relaxation of the 25% rule. If you follow the CDC recommendations, it talks a lot about maximum number of people. It does not talk about maximum number of people. It talks about 6-foot distancing, right? Social distancing. And so the 25% rule was very, very difficult. We thank God we're past that now, but that was something that we were really pushing the governor to move past. The payroll protection modifications that recently came out, of course, we were working with GNO Inc., with Lobby, with other chambers that are active in this cause to try to get the PPP to match our local guidelines and regulations. Extremely hard for a business to receive a loan that they can only use for certain circumstances, and yet they can't open their business. And so we tried to better align those, and that was recently taken care of in Congress. Again, I'll just say we've had an overload of communication. We've had an overload of community outreach. You might be familiar with our Bites for Nights program, and that was a program where we matched up our caterers and our restaurants with the many people that needed food at odd hours of the day. And so this was a great opportunity that was actually run through the Jefferson Chamber Foundation, where we were able to raise over $25,000 and feed over 2,500 people. And we're still continuing that program today to reach out to people that work in hospitals and nursing homes and fire stations and police stations and all of these places where people are just working around the clock. And unlike old times, we're not just delivering big pans of food. They're all individually wrapped for safety reasons. So much more specifics that go into these types of things. And then finally, we're working in collaboration with New Orleans and Company on bringing festivals to Jefferson Parish. And that was something that we just thought was very important to try to bring festivals back. And we're talking about between Labor Day and Christmas. And so a lot more to come in that resolve. But what a great regional partnership between New Orleans and Company and the Jefferson Chamber to be able to do that. So what we're here tonight is that we want to talk to you about our relevance. We want to talk to you about our results and a lot of the great things that we're doing throughout our parish and our region. But ultimately, we need your help. Our funding sources are membership dues. Our members pay dues to the chamber. And we have crawfish boils. Well, obviously, the crawfish boil and the gala and some of those events have been canceled. And so we really are just searching for ways to kind of recreate ourselves like what we're doing here tonight. Unfortunately, to this point, we have not qualified for that payroll protection program. Because of our tax status as a nonprofit 501c6, we don't qualify. That would be a really big help, but still some hope that we will get that. But so each year, our gala is typically in March, and we hold that at the Saints Training Facility, which is now known as the Ochsner Sports Performance Center, which is home of the New Orleans Saints on Airline Drive. This is a big gala that we have every March with live entertainment, food, drinks, just a great time. Well, this time we've taken the silent auction component out, and we're putting this, we're taking that silent auction component out and putting it here for you tonight. And so we hope that you'll enjoy this part of our gala. Our gala has been postponed until Friday, October the 16th, and that night we'll be right back at it in the Saints Training Facility on Airline Drive. That incidentally is the bye week for the Saints. And yes, we are very optimistic that we will also have NFL football. So we hope you enjoy tonight's virtual Black and Gold Bidding Bash, and that's why you'll see us all in black and gold tonight. It is called the Black and Gold Bidding Bash. And I'd like to take just a minute to thank our sponsors for this event. Ochsner Health System, the New Orleans Saints and Pelicans, who obviously we couldn't do the event without. Our silent auction partner and sponsor, Zito Companies. And of course, Chuck Mutes, owner of Black Tie Auctions, who you heard from earlier and you'll see again in a little bit. He's been very instrumental in bringing this whole event to life. So we have a great program for you tonight, and I'd like to take a second to introduce our team and some special guests for this evening. So without further ado, special guests are our live musicians, Bobby Dublin and Jonathan Herner with the Bag of Donuts. Thank you for joining us. All right? Appreciate y'all.
Glad to be in.
Yes.
And so on our phone team, we have Christy Rice, who's our office manager and executive assistant, Emily Anderson, who's our director of communications, Alicia Frazier, who's special events and programs manager, and Brookley Valencia, who is our advocacy events manager. So that's your phone team. So when you call in, that's who will be answering the phone. Our live auction and reports team is Carrie Bailey. Carrie is our member engagement manager, and Alex Zarukian, who's our Director of Investor Relations and Special Events. And of course, Alex worked with Chuck to put together this whole event tonight. Last but certainly not least, our punch wall crew. So we've got a great fundraising event called the Punch Wall that Chuck will tell you more about. And so let me introduce the Punch Wall team. The captain is Amanda Herner, who's our director of membership, and she brings her family in tow tonight. We have Dublin and Keegan Herner and Buttons Herner. Yeah, all right. And then we have Madison and Mallory Rice. And so thank y'all for being here. So without further ado, let's see if we can make the phones ring. And while we're trying to make those phones ring, maybe, Jonathan, you can give us a little inspirational, motivational music?
Yeah, we could do a little.
All right, so call us. Give us a call at 504-835-3880. That's 504-835-3880 to donate, to purchase a punch wall slot, or to enter our raffle. And again, it's 835-3880, 504-835-3880. All right, thank you.
Cause your love, ooh, baby, I love you. Wanna be with you night and day. Yeah. Some good chords there, Papa. Give a call. Come on down. This is the smooth sounds of Bag of Donuts Unplugged, ladies and gentlemen. Hesitate, cause your love, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love you way every day. Wanna tell you I love you way, yeah. Wanna be with you night and day. Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right, thank you guys. Again, Bag of Donuts, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
All righty, we've had several people already buy some punch wall punches. Now that's this wall behind me. So as you're calling in, we're going to ask you what number you'd like to get if you're calling in. Now some of the numbers have already been taken, such as I know that Bernie Morvant has already asked for punch wall number 3. So you want to punch number 3 for Bernie Morvant real quick. While she's doing that, oh, let's see. Give it a good punch. Go ahead. Boom. Pull it out. Let's see what Bernie's got. All right, Bernie, you've got Audubon Nature Institute, a 2-day pass. Congratulations. Now, Bernie also got number 5. So, Amanda, why don't you grab number 5 for Bernie Morvant? Number 5. So, every tube has a prize worth $20 or more.
Whoa.
There are, oh, looky here. Congratulations. Now, there are 6 of these golden tickets for a chance at a Southwest round-trip flight. So, Bernie, not only did you got the booze, you also got a 1 in 6 chance of getting the round-trip flight. So, 6 golden tickets. There's only 5 remaining in the punch wall. Now, for the live auction that's going to start right around 6, we have 3 items up for bid. Number 1 is the LSU #1 fan silkscreen by George Rodrigue. It's right over here. We'll show you that in just a minute. It's been double matted, painted, ready for your office, ready for your lobby, wherever you'd like to show your LSU pride. Again, number one LSU because they were number one last year. Also, they were number one in 1958. The second item we have, for those of you that are politically motivated or just want to show us a really good time, Steve Scalise is going to be your guest for lunch at Drago's. So 4 people along with Steve at Drago's for lunch as soon as we can make that schedule. So you've got to be the high bidder. So again, if you're on Facebook, you need to go to the Jefferson website and register to be in one of the Zoom rooms. And when you get in the Zoom, make sure that you accept the breakout room that Carrie's putting you in so we can make sure that we can see you up on the screens as you're bidding. Now, if you'd like to have cocktails and conversation with the president, you get 2 presidents. That's right. You get to have cocktails and conversation with the Jefferson Chamber President, Todd Murphy, and our parish president, Miss Cynthia Lee Shang. So 4 of you, along with Todd and Cynthia, so basically 6 of you, get to go to Ruth's Chris and have cocktails and conversation with dueling presidents. So those are the 3 live auction items that we're going to do right at about 6 o'clock. Also, do we have some more punches for the punch wall already logged in? Okay, Miss Amanda, who's up first?
All right, you want to add number 1 for me, please?
And who's this for? Miss Paula, oh, you also get to go to the Audubon Nature Institute. Up next, who's next?
Number 11.
Number 11. And who's number 11 going to?
For Allison Michelle.
Allison Michelle. All right, let's see what you've got. Ooh, it's all the way in there. There you go. You get to go to Dave & Buster's, and you got a $20 power card from Dave & Buster's. Who's next?
All right, number 14.
Just set it here. All right, and looks like you've got a the LSU baseball print. Congratulations on that one. I believe that one's a $75 value, isn't it? Super awesome. Number 16 coming up. Also for Beth Walker. 16, right over there. All right, Beth, let's see what you got. Oh, Beth is going to Carrabba's, a $25 gift card to Carrabba's. By the way, Kyle, we greatly appreciate your generosity. Kyle has done a wonderful job of helping support the Jefferson Chamber. So if you've got the chance to go to Carrabba's, please make sure you go out there. Also, the Dave & Buster's, you may want to do that instead of letting your kids go. One more, number 17 for Beth Walker. That's a great punch. Let's see, here we go. And he's got a bracelet. All right. And Beth, you also get a gift certificate, 1 full day of doggy daycare. Congratulations. Well, we had a lot of people buy the punch wall already, didn't we? Oh, we've got another trip to Dave & Buster's. Looky there. Again, remember, parents, Dave & Buster's is not just for the kids. Get a sitter. You go and have fun. Tabitha Porter. Wow, Dave & Buster's must have donated a lot. You get to go to Dave & Buster's and play some games as well. Number 20. Right there. All right, it's another gift card to Carrabba's. And number 23. Oh, and somebody's going to laser tag. Beth, you do not want to give this to your little ones. You want to go and do this. The science behind what laser tag does is phenomenal. And number 24 is coming up. For Nancy. Hey, Miss Nancy, good to see you. And Nancy is also going to Carrabba's. Congratulations, Nancy.
Very nice. Keegan, number 27.
27. Right here. Can you reach it? Here, I got you. Get it. All right. $20 to laser tag. Again, either let the kids go or you go and enjoy the fun at laser tag. You got another bracelet. That's why. That's fantastic.
All right, so, why don't you say we're gonna do one more, number 31?
31. That is right there. 31. There you go. And another one to laser tag. Fantastic.
For Stacy Ritchie.
Stacy Ritchie. And we just had somebody calling on the phone. How the phone's doing, y'all? Look, we are over $6,500 so far, ladies and gentlemen. Our goal tonight is to hit $30,000. We are almost a third of the way there. So again, if you're online, givergy.us/biddingbash, or on your phone, text to 888-646-0646 and type in BASH. Once you get into the Zoom room, please make sure that you accept the breakout room that Carrie's going to put you in so we can jump right in there. All righty, and we have one more,
And do,
two more on the punch wall.
we have plenty, yeah, we keep it going, yeah, let's go. Number 35. Radio on the corner.
And another one to Dave and Buster's. You know, I see a trend. A lot of the gift cards are on this side. Yeah, I'm wondering what's in these because we've got prizes from Ron Jewelers, from Hooters. There's several different prize books. So, all right, go ahead.
Number 39 for Beth Walker again.
Uh-oh, Beth Walker has won a Jefferson Chambers swag bag and
A golden.
another one of the golden tickets. That means we have 4 of the golden tickets left in the punch wall, ladies and gentlemen. So again, if you're on Givergy, simply go to the prize draw. Also, there is the raffle for the wagon. It's a wagon of wine, right? Wagon of wine, a wheelbarrow full of wine. So not only do you get the wine, but you also get the wheelbarrow to help you lug it to your car. So those are different prizes you can get. When you go to the Givergy site, click on the prize draws and raffles, and that's where you can buy those raffle tickets. We'll be drawing the raffle at the end of the evening tonight. The silent auction goes until the end of Friday, so you've got plenty of time to make sure that you're not outbid. Let's see. Also, you must be joined into the Zoom room by 6 o'clock. Oh, that's right now. So we're going to give the live auction another 15 minutes or so to let some other folks log in. Again, to go to Zoom, go to the Jefferson Chamber website, jeffersonchamber.org. Click the black and gold bidding bash. It's the little link at the very top of the page. Carrie will let you into one of the breakout rooms, and that's how you're going to be able to participate during the live auction. All righty. Our Chamber of Member staff is 8 full-time members, and they're all focused on advocating for you and your business. And who can tell us more about the Jefferson Chamber? By, of course, our very own Chamber President. Welcome back to the stage, Mr. Todd Murphy.
All right. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you for all that great information. Really appreciate it. We got just a great night here for you, and we hope everybody's enjoying it. The live auction piece is going to be great. So if you need to register for that, go ahead and register and get on the Zoom account, because that's really going to be something else. You've got a chance to win cocktails with our parish president, and I'm going to jump in on that as well. But please donate so you can have cocktails with parish president Cynthia Lee Sheng, lunch at Drago's with Congressman Scalise, and that beautiful blue dog with the LSU Tiger on it. So want to just touch a little bit on some of the results that we've driven home here over the past couple weeks and months. So in the midst of this whole COVID-19 shutdown and just absolutely disaster for public safety, public health, and our economy, we had our legislative session go back in and then actually roll into a second special session. Some of the things that we've been doing through that is to try to get the economy open and at the same time make our state less litigious. And so we've been advocating to open our economy safely but with zest, and really just to jumpstart our economy. We've really been advocating for a couple of different priorities in the legislature. One is advocating for liability protection from COVID-19. We want our businesses to be able to reopen without the threat of being sued for following all of the rules and doing everything that they can to follow the rules. And believe it or not, there was even some legislation passed, which I think is ridiculous that we have to do this, but passed to protect restaurant owners because somebody might get sick from to-go food, to-go orders, and that sort of thing. And so, you know, if a restaurant is following the guidelines, you know, they're doing the best they can with washing their hands and the plexiglass and the hand sanitizers and the mask, they need to be protected, and it shouldn't be a way for lawsuits to come about. And so that was one of our really big priorities. You know, I mentioned, you know, just opening our economy and making our state less litigious. We have been working with GNO Inc., which is our Regional Economic Development Alliance, and chambers all over the state, including Louisiana Association of Business and Industry, which is our state chamber, for years to try to get lower car insurance rates. And we think we finally had that opportunity to do that this year. The reason we thought it was important to bring to the table is because the voters spoke loud and clear about this in October in the elections. And if there's ever a time to give citizens a decrease, it's now. Our citizens need a decrease in every category they can get. And we think that car insurance is one of those places to start. We have the second highest car insurance rates in the country, and we're 49th in the country in per capita income. There's a real problem there. And so that was really one of our priorities. We also worked on some other issues like tax relief, early childhood funding, and several other things that would just help businesses. And one of the great things, when I talk about helping businesses, one of the great bills that was passed was a bill that would allow the CARES Act funding that's coming down to the state of Louisiana to carve out $300 million of the $1.8 billion, $300 million to go to small businesses. And these are to businesses that, in the first round, it'll go to businesses who did not receive the Payroll Protection Program money, that did not receive any other type of government support. And so maybe it's small proprietors, really small businesses, which are the lifeblood of this parish and of this state. And so it's a $15,000 grant that you can get from the Treasurer's office. Treasurer Schroeder is going to be administering the plan. The plan's going to be live and running in about a week. And it'll be a great opportunity to help businesses and to get that money back in the community. The rest of that money, the other $1.5 million, is going to municipalities and parish governments to help with defray the expenses that they've all incurred through this economic and safety shutdown. So that's a little bit about our results. I talked earlier about our relevance in what we did in the COVID-19. Ladies and gentlemen, we really need your help. We're trying to get this economy back up and running. Again, I realize every day it's a safety, it's a balance of safety, public health, and economic health. But we need your help so that we can help businesses continue to recover. Our funding sources, as I mentioned earlier, are membership dues and golf tournaments, and crawfish boils and galas. And the crawfish boil and that gala have been postponed. And so we are just trying to really think out the box of new and different ways that we can drive some revenue into the chamber. We know that we'll get those events back in some way, shape, or form, but we really want to work now so that we can continue our work to help businesses recover. Our membership renewals, if you're a member of the chamber, I would just encourage you, please, please, please write that check and send that check in. If you want to upgrade your membership, we're open for that as well. But the mail is running really slow here, as it probably is in most businesses. We're still getting the bills, but we're not getting the revenue. And so that's the reason we're here tonight. As of now, we have not qualified for the Payroll Protection Program. And so that's why we're here, to give you this great program. Just saying, we need your help, community. We've been here, and we could really need your help. And so with that, I'm gonna bring Chuck back in. We're going to continue to have some fun with this. I would encourage you to continue bidding on our silent auction, which is going on through Friday online. And I'm going to turn it back over to Chuck, who's going to talk about the punch wall, and then we're going to get to that live auction and really have some fun. So thank y'all for tuning in, and we appreciate your support of your Jefferson Chamber.
All righty. Well, thank you, Todd. All righty. So we've got 15 more punches coming up for the punch wall. So Amanda, bring them on out.
All right. Number 4, and then keep your motion number 41. So 4 is for Kevin Monroe.
Kevin Monroe. You're going to Carrabba's again, Kevin. All righty. And next one.
Okay, and then number 40 is the Stacy Ritchie regular.
40 right there. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, hang on, let's see what it is. He's wanting to open it up, just like Christmas. All right, you get a Metairie flag. Congratulations. If you don't have one of those Metairie flags, you've got one now. All righty, next one.
And then, so that's number 45.
Number 45, right there.
That's from Miss Nancy Harmon.
And you're going to Carrabba's as well, Nancy. All righty, next one.
All right, number 42 for Nancy Harmon.
42.
I'm sorry, for Heather Heaton.
Oh, this is for Heather Heaton. What does Heather get?
And saying kids? Saving kids.
Say,
Saying.
saying kids. All right, a $30 value. All right, and our next one.
Number 49.
Hit 49.
And this is for Kevin Monroe again.
Oh, Kevin, you get to go to laser tag and bring your kids, or you and your sweetie pie have a date night.
Number 50
Number 50,
for Stacy Ritchie.
Stacy Ritchie. Stacy is getting a Jefferson Chambers swag bag and another golden ticket for the Southwest Airline ticket prize.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7 is also for Stacy Ritchie.
On Stacy, you're getting to go to Dave and Buster's.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and press number 8 while you're up, sweetie. This is for Tom Meyer.
Tom Meyer, you've got. It's a mystery, Tom. Oh, here we go. 1 full day of daycare from Paulin's Total Pet Care.
All right. All right.
And I believe
Number 9, that's the last one for now.
number 9.
Number 9 is for Stacy Ritchie.
And looks like we've got Dave and Buster's. Another shot for Dave and Buster's. Also for Tom Meyer. I believe we've got number 30.
And number 41. So you want to hit number 30?
All right, there's 30. Oh, Tom, looky there. You've got a Jefferson Chambers swag bag, and you also have one of the golden tickets. I believe that leaves 3 and 41. 41 for Tom Meyer. That one right there. Oh, here we go. A $40 gift certificate to Ron Jewelers. Make sure that you make that young lady in your life very happy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back to the punch bowl a little bit more. Now, also, if you'd like to make a pledge or a donation, that's also under pledges. You simply go there, find the denomination that you'd like to make sure that the Jefferson Chamber stays advocating for you, and simply make that cash donation. Those are 100% cash donations. All you need to do is click the button, make sure that you smile happily as you go ahead and click pay. Now, our live auction is going to come up in just a couple of moments. For those of you that are on the Zoom web, if you would put your Zoom into speaker view, that way you can see us as we're going on. I'm going to ask the ladies to put all of their Zoom profiles into gallery view. Now, as I'm calling the bid, I've got a couple of monitors up here where I can see you, so I can see Miss Thibodeau right there. She's got her picture up there. So Amy, if you were going to want to bid, you'd simply need to turn on your video so I can see you raise your hand. So our first live auction up for bid is going to be this LSU #1 Tiger fan. It's been double matted, framed by the same folks that frame most all of the George Rodriguez Foundation prints. So it's ready here. It's ready for your office, your home, wherever you'd like to put your Jefferson Chamber and your LSU and your George Rodriguez Pride. Our second item is going to be the lunch with Congressman Steve Scalise. That's you, your favorite person and another couple meeting with Steve. That's right, Congressman Steve Scalise at Drago's. The date will be mutually agreed upon by you and Steve. Of course, that's going to be coming up very soon. And then our third live auction item is going to be cocktails and conversations with the presidents. That's right. Todd Murphy and Cynthia Lee Shang are both going to enjoy cocktails and conversation with you at Ruth's Chris. All righty. Okay. Now, I've just looked at the leaderboard. It looks like we are very close to $7,000 of our overall goal of $30,000. So congratulations, everyone. We're almost a third of the way there. We've got a lot of other things going on later this afternoon. And we also have another song that the Bag of Donuts folks are going to play for us later on this evening as well. So don't go away. Make sure we've got plenty of other punches to go. We've got a little tag that says we've got 30 punches to go. All righty, so now for the live auction, they're saying let's go ahead and get the live auction rocking and rolling. All right, so ladies, if you'll go to your Zoom room so I can see everybody on the Zoom. And again, if you'd like to pledge or like to bid for the live auction items, you can either raise your hand so I can see you in the monitors, or you can type in your bid. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on Facebook, due to the delay in Facebook, there's no way we can capture your bid. So we want to make sure that your bid comes in. Zoom has a delay of only a couple of seconds. That's why we've asked you to join Zoom if you're going to be participating in the live auction. Carrie, you look like you had something to tell me real quick before we jump right into the first live auction.
Can they see you in the breakout room?
I can see myself in this breakout room, and I can see myself twice now. All righty, so everybody should see us in the breakout room. If you're not able to see the live feed, give the chamber office a call and we'll try to make sure that we get you in there. Also, if you'd like to bid by phone, simply call the chamber office and you can let the ladies know as I'm asking for the bid. They'll simply raise their hand and I'll take their bid. All righty, so are we ready to get started for the live auction? Give me a thumbs up, ladies. All righty, I'm looking in some of the breakout rooms. If you're ready in your breakout rooms, actually, do me a favor, click to gallery view so I can see everybody else that's in the room. Super awesome, there we go. All righty, our very first item up for bid is the Rodrigue Blue Dog. It has the Rodrigue estate stamp down here. Under normal light, you'll see that it glows black. Under ultraviolet light, it's actually green, and under infrared light, it glows red under ultraviolet, green under infrared, and black under normal light. It has been double matted in white and black to really stand out. And of course, this symbolizes the idea that last year, LSU was number one. For the second time, they were number one. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with this live auction item right here. We do have a reserve on it, so we're not going to give it away. We'll start the bidding at $500 bill. Do I have a $500 opening bid? Anybody pledge $500? Who'll bid $500? I'm looking at the screens. I'm looking at the thing. I'm not seeing anybody raising their hand. Again, we're not going to give this away. This is to raise money for the Jefferson Chamber. Do I have a $500 opening bid? I have a $5 bid right in the back. Now $7.50. $5's our opening bid. I'm looking for $7.50. Who'll bid $7.50 for the George Rodrigue? $500's our opening bid. I'm looking for $7.50. Who'll bid $7.50? Anybody $7.50? Looking for $7.50? Anybody $7.50? Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is valued at over $2,000. This is a fundraiser for the Jefferson Chamber, so we need to make sure that we're actually donating money to the Jefferson Chamber, not giving stuff away. We have an opening bid of $500. I'm looking for $750. $500's opening bid. I'm looking for $750. Anybody with $750, $750, $750? Looking at $750. Anybody $750? Apparently, nobody needs this George Rodrigue that bad, or they're just not quite understanding that I'm asking for $750 for this beautiful George Rodrigue estate stamped, matted, and framed. $500 is going once. I'm looking for $7.50. Anybody $7.50? $500 is going twice at $7.50. We're going to close the bidding at $500. Now, if you'd like to bid again on this item, please give the chamber a call. The number is 835. I hit it so many times. 835-3880. Call the ladies. We're here standing by to take your call. And if you'd like to place a bid on the Rodrigue, we'll keep this item open. It did not hit the reserve, so we want to make sure that we get the value of it. All righty. Our next item up for bid is lunch with Congressman Steve Scalise. That's right. You and 3 of your favorite people, or you, two of your favorite people and your favorite auctioneer get to have lunch at Drago's with Congressman Steve Scalise. Ladies and gentlemen, this is worth a lot of money because think, it's Steve Scalise. It's a private meeting. For those of you, and I know Dominic Impastato should be on the line right about now. That's right. I know Dominic loves to have dinner with the people that can move and shake, even though he is a mover and shaker himself. But hey, I got to pick on Dom because he's a buddy of mine. Lunch for 4, Steve Scalise. Let's start the bidding on this one at a $1,000 bill. I'm looking for a $1,000 opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Who pledge $1,000 for lunch for 4 at Drago's with Congressman Steve Scalise? We have an opening bid of a $1,000 bill. $1,000 at sea. How about 12.5? $1,000 opening bid. Who bid $1,250? And he bid $1,250. $1,000 bid now. 12.5. 12.5. Bid $12.5. Who bid $1,250? Ladies and gentlemen, I have a $1,000 opening bid. I'm looking for $1,250 for lunch for 4 at Drago's with Congressman Steve Scalise. I have a $1,000 opening bid. I'm looking for 12.5. Who will bid 12.5? Bid 12.5. Looking for 12.5. I'm looking at all the screens and none of the ladies are raising their hands. $1,000 our bid. I'm looking for $1,250. Thousands of bid now 12.5. Who will bid 12.5? 12.5. 12.5. Bid 12.5. $1,000 our opening bid's going once. $1,000 our opening bid. It's going twice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hold that bid. We cannot sell this for just $1,000. Remember, this is a donation to the Jefferson Chamber. We want to make sure that Congressman Steve Scalise gets his money's worth because, yes, I understand that Drago's is sponsoring it, but we need to make sure that Steve understands the value of what he's bringing to the table. So, mark that in. Thank you so much. Our third live auction item is Cocktails and Conversation with our presidents. That's right, Todd Murphy and Cynthia Lee Shang at Ruth's Chris, a date to be determined by both presidents. Who'll start the bidding on this one at a $1,000 bill? I'm asking for a $1,000 bill, ladies and gentlemen. Who'll pledge $1,000 to the Jefferson Chamber? Somebody's got something up there and I can't say, okay, they're asking a question. It's a $1,000 opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, for Cocktails and Conversation with your Jefferson Chamber president and our parish president, Cynthia Lee Shang. Who'll pledge $1,000 opening up? Anybody pledge $1,000? All right, we'll go down to $900. Anybody pledge $900 for the Cocktails and Conversation with our parish president and our chamber president? Who pledged $900? Anybody $900? Anybody $900? Look for a $900 bill. I'm looking at the grids. I'm not seeing anybody raising their hands just yet. We have a $900 opening bid. We have a $900 opening bid. Oh, 900. Oh, they've got their name, but they're not giving us their name. So we have a $900 opening bid. How about a $1,000 bill? 900 right here. Look for a $1,000 bill. Anybody bid 1,000? Look for 1,000. Anybody bid 1,000? That's 2 presidents. Right now, the top bid is $900. I'm looking for a $1,000 bid, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody 1,000, 1,000, 1,000? Look for 1,000? You know, normally we say we have to have a competing bid to make sure everybody knows it's an auction. We have a $900 bid. I'm looking for a $1,000 bill. Anybody bid 1,000? 900's our bid, looking for 1,000. Anybody 1,000 for 1,000? 900's going once. 900's going twice. Alex, can we sell it at a $900 bill? Sold for $900. Thank you so much. And who was that? We've got the, would you populate your name? Because all we see is your code. That must be your phone number. But thank you so much for that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, we're going to send a text message to everyone that's registered on the site. That way you can go in and give us a donation for those of you that were second high bidders or anyone that wants to participate by simply pledging part of their good to the Jefferson Chamber. It's a 100% tax deductible donation when you click the Pledge Now. Also, we have the wine wheelbarrow that we'll be raffling on later this evening. Oh, sorry, I took some of Todd's thunder. We also have about 30 punch wall items left. So, Miss Amanda, do we have any more punch wall items that are coming up? We've got a few more. They're going to pull them out right now. So, we still have about 30 punch wall items. We still have the phones open until 6:30. So, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to call in, pledge your support. We're just under $7,000 already. We do need to enter these other things real quick. But we thank you so much for your support. So, at this time, I do believe that Bobby, Jonathan in Dublin, oh, we have a new entertainer about to entertain us. Take it away, Bag of Donuts.
Hey, y'all, we just want to announce real quick that next Thursday, July 2nd, Liberty at the Lake, or Liberty on the Lake, will be at the Bucktown Marina. Bag of Donuts playing 6:30 to 8:30, and my son Dublin's gonna take this one here. It's a little song by Journey, sort of a perfect metaphor for what's going on right now.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A sinner in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get our thrill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on. Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Don't stop. Thank you.
All right.
Nice job, Chief.
Good job, Dublin. All right, appreciate the Bag of Donuts being here. Ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate you taking your time to pledge tonight, to call in, to buy items off of our raffle or silent auction. We've got a lot of stuff going on. That wheelbarrow of wine will be auctioned off, I believe, next week. And we've got our silent auction at jeffersonchamber.org still going on through Friday afternoon. So please take a look at all of our different items and consider bidding on those. So we have, we talked a lot tonight about our relevance and our results and our reality. And the reality is we need to raise some money so that we can continue to serve the business community throughout our parish and region. So we really appreciate you tuning in. One of the things that I wanted to mention just in closing is I said we're trying to kind of reinvent ourselves and reinvent our events. Since we couldn't have the crawfish boil, we're going to have a fireworks show. And so Liberty at the Lake, presented by Zito Companies, is going to be a tailgate with the Bag of Donuts and the Chamber, and it's going to be out at the Bucktown Harbor, and it's Thursday, July the 2nd. It's going to be perfect for social distancing because you come out in your automobile. You can bring a couple chairs if you like because it's a tailgate, but you're going to be able to watch the Bag of Donuts for a 2-hour concert and then a wonderful fireworks show. So it's the Thursday the 2nd, just before July 4th. Live music, food. We'll have a lot of food out there for sale, drinks, drive-in movie theater style, fireworks over Lake Pontchartrain. So again, it's at the Bucktown Marina. So this week, if you register before 5:30 on Friday, it's 20% off. And so you got that early bird special, and that's at jeffersonchamber.org. So jeffersonchamber.org is where you can bid on the silent auction. You can find out about Liberty at the Lake. You can find out about all of the wonderful things that we're doing for this community to improve the business quality, climate, and the quality of life throughout our parish and region. So I really hope you'll take the time to go to our website. I would just like to say again, thank you to our great team that put this together, to Chuck, who did a great job organizing this all for us, for the Bag of Donuts and the Herner family coming out tonight, and the Rice family for coming out tonight. We appreciate everybody helping. Everybody have a great evening. Visit jeffersonchamber.org, and thank you so much for your support. There's another punch?
Millie from Cox just called in, and she asked that I punch number 57 for her.
Ah.
So my girl Millie, let's see what you got.
Okay. She's got the Ricky Jackson number?
Audubon Nature Institute, 2-day passes.
Ah, all right. There you go. Millie, you're going to the Audubon Nature Institute. Yes, and so we're going to continue to sell the punch wall along with our silent auction, and once all that's sold, then we'll pull for the Southwest Airlines tickets. So a lot of moving parts here and a lot going on, but we appreciate everybody supporting the Jefferson Chamber of Commerce.